This conference will now be recorded.
So
This conference will now be recorded.
1 minute. Come again, Shreya. What is it?
To print it digit by digit, is there like another way to break it apart, or are we going to be dividing it and like using the remainder thing to find each part?
Yes, that's what we apply that reminder concept here. Okay.
Okay.
So you can go for the reminder concept. If you know that, it's fine. Otherwise, I'll quickly explain one. I know what to do, how to do. One problem I'll show you. Remaining you can continue because there are more problems on this kind of this thing. Is it fine?
Okay.
Should I show you? Show you guys?
No,
What
sir.
So you do one thing. See, there is this common principle. When you have a number like this, like n equal to some 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is, 4, 5, 6, or any kind of 3-digit or 4-digit or 2-digit, at least 2 digits, because for 1 digit we don't need to do that. If I want the last digit, if I should extract the last digit, the simple tip for this is divide this by 10. Divide this number by 10. Do an integer division. Don't go for any decimal division. So the easiest tip is divide by 10. You have to do the remainder operation. If it is a remainder one, then there is nothing to worry, because what happens here, by default it performs the basic thing. No need to worry about it. So first thing is that you have to divide by 10 for remainder. You say r equal to n percentile 10. That's what. But you have to do this until all these numbers are extracted by digit by digit. So when I divide by 10, this 1, 2, 3, if you see here, take a small division kind of thing here. Then how many times it will go? 10 12s. And then it will come, get 120. Then the remainder here is 3. So this is the first thing. To get this remainder, I should apply this. What I need is I should divide this n by 10. It returns this remainder. You can put it into some variable, and then that's okay. This is what I need. For next iteration, if you look at this, this problem, here the 12. If you look in the years, what is it? This quotient, whatever it is there, this should be input for next iteration. This should be input for my next iteration. Means, sir, this time I don't have I plus plus I minus minus here. The way you increment loop will be a different way. What is that? Instead of applying plus plus minus minus, you should get quotient. To get quotient, you should say divide it with 10 again. But the operator is different. You can see there I am applying an integer division. Single slash gives you, if you apply single slash, it won't work. You have to use double slash, because single slash is a decimal division, whereas double slash is an integer division. In this case, you have to apply, what is that you should apply? Apply integer division, and then you should initialize that to n. That's what you should do here. Again, you have to replace that in the n itself, because now in the first iteration, n is the input. Now 123 is the input. Then I extracted 3. Then for the next iteration, what should be my input? 12 should be my input here. 12 is my input. So what should I do? I should replace 123 with 12. So means what? I should apply a quotient operation, and then I should overwrite the n itself. So this is nothing but what you have. This is acts as incrementation. This acts as incrementation for us, and whatever you need, that extracted remainder is what you need, and this increments a loop. Okay, not like that. I need it in a loop here. I want it in a loop. Okay, I don't need that complicated logic class here. So you can do in this way, but this has to happen until n becomes 0. Initially n is 1. The condition is like you can apply like this: n greater than 0 or n not equal to 0. Until n becomes 0, you should keep on iterating the loop. Once n becomes 0, you should stop the loop. You got it right? Understood or not?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can rewrite this code last year, do it in a different way. That's something, no, little, what do you call it is, it's a very basic and it's little complicated. You can, suppose if it is 4 numbers, you are doing it 4 digited. Suppose if it is 10 digited, will you do it for 10 times? All right. You have to make it something. Loop is something which is best choice here. Okay. Got it?
Sir, was the condition for my loop right? Like, is it supposed to be like while that number is greater than 0, or would it be greater than or equal to, or something else?
It's not equal to 0. It should be greater than 0 because once it becomes 0, you should stop. When you say
Okay.
equal to, when you say equal to 0, your whole result becomes 0.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we have to stop before it becomes 0 itself. Once it becomes 0, you should stop.
Okay.
Got it right. How about Lasya? Did you finish it? Did you rewrite your code?
Sir, I'm trying to write it using a for loop instead of a while loop. So
See, we didn't still discuss for. You try this with the while first, then I'll talk about for.
okay, sir.
Okay, do it with for. When we come to the for point, we'll talk about it. I will see how to work with for. Today we'll finish up all this with this kind of logics. Then tomorrow I'll start for you. But what I need is with while itself, I want you to rewrite the same program. You understand like what to do, or do I want shall I carry a few more iterations? Last year.
Oh no, sir, I get it. I'm just reading it with the while loop now.
Definitely we'll try with for. We are not going to move away from that. But for now, as we are working on the while part, let's do it with while for some time. So did you finish it last year?
Yes, sir, I'm just copy pasting it.
Okay. I don't think you need to initialize x here with 0. That's not necessary last year. You can still avoid that. Okay. Even if you don't use that, initialize it, no issues, because it's not something, we are not doing any cumulative sum there. We are just initializing the result, and again we are overwriting that in the next iteration, so we don't have a problem there. Okay,
Okay, sir.
you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next one. So that is your first thing. Then I think you can solve most of these problems. I'll give the list of problems, you can solve them. Write a program to find sum of the digits of given numbers. Like, if I say 1 2 3, what you can do? If 1 to 3, you can say, 1 plus 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2 plus 1. Anything is fine, guys. You can do in any order. It's up to you. That is one thing. Second thing is sum of cubes of digits of a number. Sum of cubes of digits of a given number. Then means something like 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube. Of course, you can do in any order. 3 cube plus 2 cube or 1 cube is also same. Next one. Reversing a number. So if I have 123, I need 321. Then Armstrong, and then palindrome, then palindrome. Okay, you try this first. Is this? If you have doubts, you can ask. You solve these 5 problems. If you don't know what is a palindrome, I'll explain. You can ask.
For the palindrome one, what do you want us to do with that? Like, is that to check if it's a palindrome? Or oh, okay, so like to make it go backwards.
Okay, palindrome, you need to check it whether it is same. Palindrome is that right?
Yeah, so we're just gonna like it's gonna input the word and then we're gonna say like check whether
You
it's a
have
palindrome.
123. You reverse 121, you get 121. It's a palindrome. Now you should do reverse it and compare your original number with reversed number and see that it's palindrome or not. You should go for a
Okay.
primer.
Okay. So we'd get like the original thing as a string and then keep that as a string and then make it like the backwards version and store that as a string and then like concatenate those parts and then check
String.
it.
We don't need string. We need a number here. Okay.
Okay. Would we check the number as a string though to make sure like or like to
For now,
concatenate those parts?
I'm asking for digit. Okay. I didn't ask for a string. When we go to the string talk, might be we'll talk about that string palindromes. Okay.
Okay.
We are not doing string palindromes. It's a numeric palindrome. Okay.
Okay.
That's the point. Last year, what is the second program? You are just cubing something and printing. I did sum of cubes of digits. No, you are just doing squaring there. You are
Oh,
saying
I just cubed it. I didn't realize that we had to sum them.
okay. Okay, that can you correct it? It's not even cube, it's a square. No. Can you rewrite that code and send me?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, sir.
Fine, no issues. So I think Shreya need to do Armstrong and Lasya need to do Armstrong and Palindrome, correct?
What's the Armstrong code?
Armstrong is simple. It's almost like sum of cubes of digits equal to the actual number. Same like Palindrome, but a small change.
Oh, okay. So we just use the sum of cubes one and then check that at the end.
Yeah, correct.
Sir, I'm doing the cubes one, but I keep getting like the wrong number. Like I get 5 more than what I'm supposed to get.
Yeah, I'm coming. I will look at it. It's something like this, Shreya. It's like 1 cube plus something like 5 cube plus 3 cube. Okay. Now, when you do all this, when the sum of the cubes, you get the same number. And this is what you have to do palindrome. That's a palindrome.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, can you share your screen, or can you paste your code to me? Anything is fine, last year. Okay. Let me just do it here in my machine. So this is the program. I need sum of cubes of digits, right? It is sum of cubes of digits. Okay, got X. Okay. So what is that what is that you are missing here?
Every time I give it like 1, 2, 3, and then it keeps giving me 37, but the right answer is 32. Oh, actually, wait.
Okay, what is this program? Sum of the cubes?
Yeah.
It's fine. See, there is a slight to the code here. So here you are missing out. You should say, when you do sum, always sum should be set to 0.
Oh, did I set it to 1? Oh,
You set it to,
okay, yeah.
that is the mistake.
Yeah, I think I was doing like
Other
multiplication.
than that, I think the rest of the program is perfect. Okay.
Right, okay.
The initialization is missing there. You understand, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, for the palindrome code, is it supposed to check if it's a palindrome or just output the palindrome?
You should reverse a number, and then once you do reverse, then you should check whether it is a palindrome or not. First do reverse, then check for palindrome. You go step by step. Understood? Yeah.
Can you explain the Armstrong number one again?
What? Armstrong means you take a number, find the sum of the cubes. Suppose you take 153 and you do the sum cubes of every number and do the sum. How much you get?
Should I calculate it?
Yeah.
Well, you get 153 only.
That's Armstrong.
Oh, okay.
Understood? You got it right? Last year.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Do it. Keep doing. I'll just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. So is it completed? The palindrome as well? Last year?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How about you, Shreya? Did you finish that?
Yes, sir.
Fine. I think we are done with this, the basic kind of logics. I'm switching to the next, level of coding, which we'll talk about nested loops. Okay. Are you fine, guys?
Yes.
Nested loops. No, what do you mean by nested loops? Any idea?
A loop inside of another loop.
Yes, perfect. Loop inside loop. The concept is same everywhere. So loop inside loop. That is nested loop. And now so far we just used only while. Let us try nested while here. Then we'll switch to the for, okay? While some condition 1, then colon, then while condition 2, then colon. See, most of your assignments tomorrow you are doing undergraduation. So what is that both of you are studying now? I'm not sure like your what you're studying. What is that you're studying, Shreya and Lasya?
I'm in 11th.
Huh?
I'm in
11th.
10th grade.
So 10th and 11th. Okay. Tomorrow, when you go to the next semesters, you might have a lot of assignments. Most of your assignments needs these things. Okay. So keep doing. Don't worry, like like whether we are going in a right direction or not. Definitely, you are in right direction. I'll take care of what is necessary you to learn and implement. So, and if you have any suggestions, you can always do that. Statements, and then here step statement should be inside this. For inner loop, you need a step statement. For outer loop also, you need a step statement. So this is how it has to be. Okay. I'll give a small. You got this right? Is the syntax clear for both of you?
What's a step statement?
Step statement means incrementation or decrementation.
Okay.
You are doing it right every time. I equal to I
Yes,
plus
sir.
1 minus 1. That is step statement last year. Okay. Now the execution flow.
That was Shreya, sir.
Huh?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
Shreya.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So sometimes I might get confused with your voices. So please excuse me there. Don't take it. Don't feel bad. Okay. Now here the execution flow is like this. If outer loop executes for one time, inner loop executes until condition is false. If this iterates for one time, this iterates until this condition is false. Again, it will go to the outer loop. Again, it will check condition. Again, it will come inside. Again, it will iterate until condition is false. This happens until the outer condition is false. You understand this?
Yes.
Yes.
So you do one thing, write this program now. Write a program to print. Okay. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 like this. Try this program now. You know, right? If outer loop here I need 4 rows, means outer loop should iterate for 4 times. And every time outer loop iterates, the inner loop should give me the pattern. If outer loop iterates for one time, it should print 1 1. If 2 times, 2 ones. Inner loop, if outer loop iterates for third time, you should get 3 ones. If it iterates for fourth time, it should get 4 ones. Now you try this program, do it in your own way. How you do is it's up to you. And then I will explain one more time to both of you. Okay? So both of you finish this? Good. So shall we move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is just for printing this. That's good. See that you have done it right. Perfect. Next, another program. Another pattern. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try this. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this. After that, like this. Okay. Okay. You try this now. Once you finish this, I will switch to the for topic and we'll work more on for again. Then same thing we continue with for as well. That is also there. So this program you see here, Shreya, can you see this? Shreya.
Yeah.
So when I run this code, you are saying this program is should get what is that? The pattern is this. You are saying that it is getting this pattern, but in fact, when I run it, okay, I am seeing this pattern. There is no pattern at all. First thing, there is no pattern. But this is not what I want needed. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to be arranged in this pattern.
Okay, I'll fix it.
So that's a mistake there. You should correct it.
Wait, sir, for me, it's always printing it in a separate line, like it's not printing in the same line.
It's printing in the also the second program. Let me check your guys. I was thinking you are okay. I don't think no any of these programs gives the pattern. Am I correct? Yes or no? I
Which
copied.
one, sir? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that one?
Okay, let me run this. I don't know what is this, but I copied this code. This is last year's code. Let me see what is it. Yeah, I didn't see any pattern here last year. I didn't get one.
Which one is that, sir?
The first program itself. Okay, when I run it, I didn't see a pattern. It's just giving me 1 1 1 1. I should get 1, 2 ones, 3 ones, 4 ones like that. Even I see that same problem for Shreya also. Am I correct, Shreya?
Yeah, I fixed it. I think it should work now.
Even for Shreya,
I just sent my new one that I fixed.
okay, you have to correct it. What is it? Still, I didn't see the pattern. Shreya.
Oh,
Even though
I don't know how to get them to be on the same line. Like they keep printing on new lines.
that's what, right? We have to. I'll show you. You don't need to worry about that. You try it. If you are getting, it's fine. If you don't get, it's double fine. Okay. I will show you. You don't need to worry about that part. Are you able to fix that getting the pattern thing last year? If not, I will show you one program how to get into the pattern shape.
I'm trying to do the 1, 1, 1, sir.
Do you want some time or should I show you that?
No, you can show it if you want.
I'm doing the first program, printing that ones pattern. I need two variables, I equal to 1. That is one thing. I go with I and j. X and y is also fine, but anyhow, I need 4 or 5 rows. When I put this condition, outer loop iterates for 5 times, I get 5 rows. Then j equal to 1. While j less than or equal to x. I think most all this stuff. And then print. What I need is always I need I 1, right? Directly you print 1. You don't need anything else, just 1. Got it? Because I need 1 always. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Whatever it is, it should be 1. So j equal to j plus 1. Then I equal to I plus 1. Okay. Also, you should do one thing. Once after this inner loop is iterated completely. Okay. Once the iteration of inner loop is completed, then you should push your cursor to next line. Also, here you should not allow your output to be printed to next line. If you use printer, it prints line by line. But when the inner loop is iterating, the whole result has to be in the same line itself. Are you able to understand what I'm trying to tell to you?
Yes.
So here, if by all that one should be on same line, I should say okay and equal to some just space. No gap in that. Okay, don't give any gaps. And then also once the iteration of this is over completely, okay, once one row is printed, means if outer loop is iterated for one time, inner loop will print one row. That might be 1 or 1 1 or 1 1 1, whatever it is. So this will print one row. After completely printing one row in the same line, what you have to do? Then you have to push the cursor to next line. You should just declare an empty print. You don't need any escape sequence here, not necessary. Then you can increment. Or increment can be, it can be, you can exchange print after increment after print. That's fine. Now run this. Okay, x is not defined. Where is x here? Oh, I think I got it.
If you do that thing where at the you say like end equals and then that space to get the thing on the same line, when you go out of that loop and you're ready to print the next row, like will it still be on that same line or will it go to the next line? How it's supposed to?
1 minute, Shreya. You have to be little slow. I'm not used to the slang there. So please, can you be little slow? Come again.
Oh yeah, sorry. So when you're printing at the end to get the thing on the same line, when you say end equals the apostrophe space thing to get it on the same line, when you're like you say 1 and then 1 1 and then like the 3 ones, when you're going on to the next row, will it know that it needs to like print on a new line? Or oh okay, you put the other print there. Never mind, I understood.
See, your program doesn't know anything. It is you who has to make that program print like that. You are everyone. You are God of the program now. You are Karta, Karma, and Kriya. You have heard these words somewhere in the puja or something. Got it?
Yes.
Your program doesn't know anything, Shreya. It's you who has to take care of everything, including the bit and piece of everything, how your pattern should be, what should come out. So it will just only run and give the output. That's the responsibility of a code. How the code should work and what it should do, and all that, it's you. Got it?
Yes.
So you also you understood what is the mistake? What is the correction you have to do?
Yeah, I fixed mine. I'll copy and paste that.
Okay. How about you last year? I don't need any string outputs for now. I am not expecting any string anywhere. What I need is I just want digits.
Oh, sir, if you're doing the one with the stars, you need string, right?
Yeah, correct. Sorry. I was thinking you are working on digits. Sorry. If stars, definitely you need a string. But I see you are applying that string function, and also you test your code and paste it me. I'm seeing the you are constantly concatenating your result here last year. Okay. You are concatenating your output.
Okay,
And,
sir.
you are, of course, it's fine, but you are making it more performance wise. You can still optimize this. Okay. You got my point? Huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I am missing one again. Where is one?
Sir, I tried to make it start from 0, but then, like, it wasn't working, so, like, how can I change it to bring 1?
Mm-hmm. And also, it's not the way I am expecting. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this is not working that way. It is something different. Correct? Is it correct, last year?
Last year.
Yeah, sir, I'm gonna try it again.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to show? Last year.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. You take one. You need same code. Of course, I'm taking the same thing. Previous code of mine. Okay. This one. I don't have any dependency. To do this, only the pattern is necessary to me. But the value I can take it here. Some x equal to 1. I initialize to that. And then print x here. It should keep on incrementing. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it has to follow a pattern, like first one value, after that 2 values, after that 3 values. You just keep printing x, that can keep continuing. Then also what you have to do is you have to keep incrementing that x as well, x equal to x plus 1. But it should not be reset, it should be continuation. So I have declared outside the loop, not inside. If I put any inside anywhere, again it will be reset to 1. I don't want that. You understand, last year, right?
Yeah, sir.
It is something a different variable, and which just keep on incrementing. Whatever, however loop is going on, that doesn't stop incrementing. Might be this incrementation might be reset, the condition might be reset, this again j might be reset, I might be reset. If you once you go to the I loop and again you come inside, everything will be set, everything starts from beginning here. But this is not, this won't start from beginning because it's a continuation. Now you see here, just, can you see that last year? This is what I am asking you, right?
Okay.
This is what you should do. Do you understand?
Yeah, yes, sir.
No. If you have any problem, you can. I will discuss. No issues. If you don't understand, feel free to ask so that I can discuss one more time, or two more times, three more times, how many other times you want. Are you good now?
Yes, sir, I'm good.
Okay. So can you do it now? Shreya, I think you guys have to again rewrite your codes and make sure that pattern. So what I ask is, it seems like when I ask the program, you guys are not testing it. That's what I am seeing. Correct? Am I correct, Shreya and Lasya?
I ran it after sending it and then realized what was wrong with it. It's not working when I try to run it here. Like I have to copy and paste it and run it somewhere else.
Then you should see when you are testing and if you are not getting expected output, you should ask me, right? You should not paste it. Before you do that, you should ask me, sir, I am not getting this output, right? Correct or not?
Yeah.
But why you are not doing that? Even Lasya is not doing that. See, if that is the problem, you should ask me, right? What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's like after seeing your outputs and after checking your outputs, after testing that, you're giving me the punishment, right? Am I correct? You are giving me assignment. I'm just kidding. But what I request is both of you, please, you test it. And if you are not getting expected results, you ask me. No, ask the question like, sir, we are not getting like this. What shall we do? ఏం చేయాలి అని అడగండి మీరు. నాకు డైరెక్ట్ గా మీరు అవుట్పుట్ ఇస్తే మైట్ బి నేను నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చి చెక్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. మీరు చేస్తున్నారని ఓవర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ తో నేను కానీ వదిలేస్తే కష్టం కదా. అవునా
Okay.
కదా? గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్?
Yeah.
అంటే అప్పుడు ఎవరికి both of us will be on losing ends. So more than me, you have to be alert as a student, as a learner. Got it? Feel free. Don't think like I might think something. నేను ఏమన్నా అనుకుంటానని మీరేం అనుకోకండి. ఫీల్ యాజ్ ఎ బ్రదర్. ఓకే, ఒక అన్నలాగా అనుకొని అడగండి, పర్లేదు. లేదా అంకుల్ లాగా అనుకొని అడగండి, నో ఇష్యూస్. బట్ నేను ఏమన్నా అనుకుంటానని మీరు అడగకుండా ఉండొద్దు. డోంట్ డూ దట్. I don't think anything. If you ask me like more questions, I feel more happy.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stop here, guys. Already it's one for me. So you try to correct all these codes. Tomorrow, come up with right answers. Test them thoroughly. So I'll start for, and we are not done this. And then your assignment starts from tomorrow. I keep giving you assignments. You keep practicing. Definitely, this week is going to be a good week for both of you. Now the question is, before I stop this session, for both of you, okay, I'll ask one by one. So I'll start from the order of this join is here. Lasya, I'll start with Lasya. Lasya, మీకు పేస్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు పేస్ ప్రాబ్లం ఓకేనా? సాల్వ్ అయిందా? Still you feel
Yeah,
anything?
it's good, sir.
Okay. Still, do you have any problems? Anything like
No,
if you feel like anything missing?
no problem, sir.
You are good, right?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. So my suggestion to you is, so please test the code once before you post it here. And while testing, if you have issues, immediately alert me. Okay, na?
Okay,
Lasya.
sir. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay, sir.
This is what I am expecting from you, and don't hesitate. బేసిక్గా మీరు గర్ల్స్ అవడం వల్ల ఏంటంటే నేనేమన్నా అనుకుంటానని మీరు అడగకపోవచ్చు, నాకు తెలుసు. మీరు అలా ఏం అనుకోకండి. ఐఎమ్ ది మోస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్లీయెస్ట్ టీచర్ టు యూ. ఓకేనా? మీరు ఏమి ఇబ్బంది పడకండి. ఫీల్ ఫ్రీ లైక్ హౌ యూ ఆస్క్ యువర్ ఫాదర్ ఆర్ మదర్. ఓకే, సో then definitely we'll discuss. Okay, and Shreya, how about you now? Is the pace fine for you?
Yeah, I think it's a lot better.
Okay, still you want more speed or what?
No, I think it's good now.
Okay. So when I hear lot better means seems like you want more fast pace. So I don't have
Oh
an issue.
no, I'm saying this is a lot better than how it was before.
I got it. I'm just kidding. Okay. So fine. That's good to hear from both of you. Still, if anything is there, you can always feel free. Don't hesitate. I told you right. And what else? Anything else? Do you have any other questions, or you have any suggestions or inputs? The other word for suggestion. Shreya, I'm talking to you.
Oh no, I think it's good.
Okay, that's good. And my input to you is, Shreya, again the same thing what I asked last year. See, you test your code. When I give a problem, please test it on the idle and then
Okay.
see what the output is coming. But if it is not coming in expected way, don't post it. First you ask me, raise a question there. Sir, I am getting like this. Why I am getting like this? What is the mistake I am doing? Okay, will you suggest any changes here? Okay, or could you explain this sometime? Like that, you can ask me, Shreya. Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah. With idle, I mean, I keep getting like issues when I try to run it. Like it doesn't run. It keeps saying invalid syntax. And then if I copy and paste it and run it online, it works.
It's not like that. I am doing it from many years, right? I am using idle.
Yeah. Is there something I need to be doing different in the idle?
Correct. See, it happens like this. Might be when you copy and paste it in online compiler, it will do auto indentation.
Oh
You
yeah,
get
no, my indentation is the same. Like it's right when I do it in idle. I think it's because I'm putting like multiple programs into the same like file.
you shouldn't do that. Okay, you have to just take one file at a time. That gives you
Okay.
better. If that is the case, that's what the mistake. The what is the mistake you are doing. If you see any time, I never do 2 3 programs at a time in one file. You see there.
Yeah.
I keep doing only one at a time so that it is easy for you, to run this or to find errors or to get a proper understanding all that. Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
And also save all your programs. It might be useful some other time for you for a quick revision. What do you say?
Okay.
That's it. Okay, guys. Good night. Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.